This next candle is going to be the CPI release, and this is a strategy that can help you. There's that candle. You see how it's red and now it flips green? The trick is to be on a 30-minute time frame, and now we're going to set the high and the low of this 30-minute candle. This is right at the release of CPI, and then go from the top to the bottom of this candle, and you're going to find the 50% mark just like that. From here, anytime we close a 30-minute candle below the dotted lines, we're going to look to go to the 50% mark. You close above like that, then we expect to go higher. And the 30-minute candles are the key. Here, you close below the 50% mark, we expect to see the bottom. Close above it, then we're going to go up. And now close below it, we expect to go down. So you just treat it as a range, and this is how New York actually perceives value. And this is super important. If New York breaks above it and backtest it, that's a position to look to long and ride it up high. If it breaks back down inside of it, you short to the 50. Here's a scalper's option where you come back in, you go to the 50, and if you go down and come back in, you go up to the 50. Now let's see what happens when New York actually opens. So New York opens and immediately it's above. So now we're bullish and we're gonna look for positions to ride up. And it would look something like this, where you set your stop below the 50% mark and we're gonna ride it up as high as it'll go. And as you can see, New York opens, it's above it, and it was a winning trade. Now when it comes back down, it's back testing that candle from CPI. So what do? You can choose to compound, or you can enter for the first time here. You set your stop at the 50% mark. You're still not stopped out. You see the candle still doesn't close below the dotted lines, and just like that, you don't get faked out and price pushes back up. And now this is 2 times that you've won off of this little CPI range. Let the candles go faster, and now watch this candle. You see how it closes below the CPI line? Now we expect lower prices. Watch what happens. And just like that, even a confirmation close underneath it. And now look, we're closing above the 50% mark, which means we expect prices to go higher. And just like that, you see it. Look how we flip the dotted lines back to support, and now you let price run, and you now have another winning opportunity from this style of how to trade CPI with true algo. And there you go. And it runs and never comes back. If you don't have time to do that and you'd rather make a plan the week ahead, here's our true algo swing indicator. It's going to show you where the most probable reversal areas are for the whole week. And now, before price gets there, you can create a plan and react. Here, we hit our weekly, and now we're starting to flip our support box to a full reversal. And now we're going to look to ride this up all the way to the next gray box. These are pre-planned from our indicators. Push back up, and now a winning trade, and you can see we knew where to take profit on that. Now from here, we're starting to see some resistance, but we'd like to make it up, and there it is right there. A nice push all the way back up, pre-planned. We knew these were the areas for a reversal, and watch how price reacts to it. If you want to use our magnets and our reversal indicator, come check us out.